What is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here this evening. And we are at this point again where Seattle makes the Eagles look like a bunch of one-dimensional clowns. That's what happened this game. Pretty much the whole game, I felt like I was watching the 2016 Eagles. They just could not get anything going. Can't talk right now. Carson Wentz, he was really off of his game. He had one really clutch pass to Nelson Agholor. He was basically going down and he threw it. It was like a 40-yard pass, but other than that, he really didn't do much. He even fumbled the ball on a would-be touchdown. So the Eagles they couldn't get it together this game, so that's why they take this L and they fall to 10-2. The 11-1 magical winning streak is ended, guys, in Seattle. It dies in Seattle. But that's not what I'm here to talk about completely, is how much they failed, and more about how this needed to happen at some point. I don't feel like any team should go flawless. You saw it with the Panthers when they went 15-1, and then they just made that playoff run, and they were getting so arrogant. The arrogance level was like skyrocket with them, and this was starting to happen to the Eagles. So I'm not saying I wanted them to lose this game. I'm just saying this is another game similar to the Chiefs game early in the year that it's not that bad for the Eagles to lose this one. They can definitely rebound from this. They've built themselves more than enough of a cushion to continue going forward. They're now tied with the Minnesota Vikings at 10-2 as the leaders of the NFC. So, but that brings us to the Rams game as well. The Rams game is critical now, guys. Absolutely critical. So we'll just have to see what goes on now. This is kind of scary now, this Rams game. It's really nerve-wracking. I hope the Eagles can get it together. They had no answer this game. This is crazy. I mean, I knew this was going to be a battle. I never said that it was going to be a blowout. But I didn't think the Eagles would be just have no answers. Even the defense was really bad. I also want to bring up the refs too. This was another situation where I felt like the refs, it was kind of like the Carolina game. I feel like the refs were favoring the the Seahawks just a little bit. The Eagles were holding. They were doing a lot of dumb things, but it felt very one-sided again, is how I feel. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, but I just kind of felt like there was a lot of stuff that happened in this game, just penalties all over the place. But again, the Eagles just were so sloppy. It was despicable. Honestly, it was like this happened last week a little in the Bears game, but you were playing a Bears team that was so bad that it didn't really matter. And this level, they turned the sloppiness up like to notch 9. It was terrible. So they're going to have to fix this, man. They're going to have to really fix this if they want to make a serious playoff push, because this is the time, man. The Eagles have dug themselves quite the playoff hope here, and it would be just an absolute shame to see them squander this. So I hope they can wake up, learn from these mistakes. You know, I hope Doug Peterson reams them a new behind for this. You know, I don't even mind. His play calling was a little suspect too, but I mean, a lot of it was execution. There was a lot of plays where Wentz overthrew a guy, guys dropped the ball. The defense didn't make the critical third down stops like they usually do. This was actually the first time the Eagles allowed a touchdown in the first quarter. I didn't know that, but that was what they said today, and I was like, wow, really? So yeah, that's insane. So it's a tough loss to swallow, Eagles fans, but don't lose hope here. Stay positive with this team. They're still 10-2. This is the best the Eagles have been since like 2004. Our Super Bowl / playoff hopes are still very high, but the Eagles got exposed tonight. They really did. And our O-line, again, that was something else I want to talk about. The injuries on our O-line really showed today. Vaitai was getting manhandled all game. He just did not look very good. So starting to look like not getting Dwayne Brown, letting him go to Seattle instead was not a very good move, and how we should have probably tried to get a guy like that a lot more than a guy like Jay Ajayi. Jay Ajayi's good, but the Eagles really needed an O-lineman, and they didn't get one. So this is what they got for the rest of the season, guys. Let's hope they can fix this. But anyway, that is going to be the video. The Eagles fall, unfortunately, in a very hard fashion to Seattle. I think the final score is 10-24. So it was a 2-possession game. But anyway, guys, what do you think about this loss? Are you pretty upset about it? Surprisingly, I'm not that mad. I'm just a little disappointed. And, you know, in a way I expected it. I kind of figured this could be a trap game, but I didn't really want to say too much before I started. I didn't want to, like, say the Eagles were going to win this. A lot of people were saying they're going to blow the Seahawks out. I said, no, that's not going to happen. But I thought it would be a lot different. I thought the Eagles would win, but it was going to probably be like 24-27, something like that. But not even close, man. They got exposed. This is something that was bound to happen. Thank goodness it happens now, not in the playoffs. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, there's going to be a subscribe option up here. And if you want to see more videos, I'll probably put some up here, so you can check that out. I'm going to be doing a lot of Eagles coverage. I do it every season now. Been doing this channel for about a year and a half at this point, almost 2 years once football season ends. And so yeah, I'm sorry about that. The video cut out, but I was basically just saying, yeah, I'm trying to kind of take this channel to the next level. You know, get some more recognition on here. So if you like the Eagles, if you like football, you know, follow me. I do other stuff too. I do movie reviews, video game reviews, tech reviews, unboxing, stuff like that. So it's not all football, but it is primarily an Eagles channel because pretty diehard fan. So anyway, guys, with that said, this has been Jigsaw0097. Thank you so much for checking out my stuff if you do, and I will talk to you all later. And don't worry about the Eagles, guys. We're going to keep going strong. We're going to get them.